Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Matt, so wrecked, and welcome to Let's Play RS episode number 7. Today I'm going to be doing some Slayer. As you can see, I'm killing these things called Zasukas. I'm here at the Lunar Isle killing these guys. I got about 75 of them to go, and we're going to be killing them while I talk about some interesting topics. I got 3 important topics to talk about today. They include the Evolution of Combat announcement, the fact that it's coming on November 20th, my opinions on that. The second topic is going to be about what I'm going to be doing for the next 13 days, PKing content, the Blitz I'm going to be going on to just get awesome content out to you. And the third topic I'm going to be talking about today is global warming. Very important topic, not RuneScape related at all, but it's a very important topic to me and to a lot of other people, and it's a vast difference of opinions on the topic by a lot of people. So I'm going to tell you about both sides of the picture, and I will inform you of how I feel about it. Anyway, so let's go straight to topic number 1. You may hit any of those skip annotations on your screen right now to skip to the topic of your choice, but let's begin with the EoC announcement. And that came earlier this morning, very early this morning at least, by my time, and basically said the EoC is coming in 13 days. November 20th, the EoC will be launched, and yeah, the game's changed 13 days from now. So we got 13 days left of RuneScape the way it is. Everybody can make an inference on how it's going to affect the game. It's already been publicly known that most of the players do not enjoy the updates that's coming. It's pretty much at least 65% disliked to 35%, according to the latest poll. I feel like I'm a pollster right now. But anyway, the election's over. Let's just stop talking about that. Basically, my sole opinions on this topic, as you guys know already, I will be continuing to play RuneScape despite the EoC coming out. I'm not just going to quit and stop producing content for you, because that's not how I roll. I enjoy the game, and I'm going to grow with the game regardless of what happens. But I'm going to be rather sad to see a lot of players go, because, you know, a lot of you guys watch my content. It gives me inspiration to continue producing content for you, and I know a lot of you guys are not going to be with me when the EoC comes out. I hope you guys can stick around. But anyway, that's off topic. The whole idea, again, if you have not been informed and if you don't know anything about the EoC, it's basically changing the game completely. The combat system we're all used to, where we click to attack monsters like I'm doing right now, and we have auto attack and all that, is being changed. You're going to have an action bar, which is going to be right around here. You're going to be hitting buttons with your key bindings. You can set different key bindings, 12 key bindings per action bar, and you get 5 different action bars by scrolling through them. So that's how it's going to work, and you're going to get all new abilities. It sounds great on paper, it really does, but when you start playing it, not so much. I mean, new abilities, basic abilities, threshold abilities, ultimate abilities for every combat triangle. Apparently the combat triangle, to my knowledge, has been balanced. So we have something, I guess, to look forward to there. At least there will be some balanced PvP. However, it will be a completely different game. Completely different. Not RuneScape at all, in my opinion. But, you know, it's coming, and we got to get used to it if we're going to continue to play. So that's really my, I guess, thoughts and ideologies based on the EoC. And we're going to move on to topic number 2, because it's kind of a good segue. So, Matt, what are you going to do for the next 13 days before the EoC comes? And really what I'm going to do is produce as much PK content as I possibly can, despite having to go to school every day, and still have to clean up from this hurricane, and now this nor'easter. I can't believe it. It's snowing, but we'll get to global warming in a minute. This Pk Blitz, Matt, what are you going to be doing? I'm going to be pretty much PKing as much as I can. And I'm going to be producing quality RuneScape content for you, DMing people, doing high-risk fights to the death. If I die, I die. I understand that people are upset about me safing sometimes, but again, my risk has to be equal to my opponent for me not to safe. That's just how I roll. If you're going to risk 100k against me, I have to, you know, I'm not going to just sit there and die and lose 15 millage. I don't care. It's just, I'm sorry. That's just how I am. I understand that we have legitimate DMs and things like that. When we have legitimate DMs, then I will stay. And I understand people's concerns there. But I'm going to be producing some really good PK content, and I hope you can stick around because it's going to be great. It's going to be the best that I can produce, the best that I've ever produced, because we only got so much time left with the current game. The nostalgia factor is super strong right now for me, and I don't want to let it go, but you know, it's going to be gone 13 days from now. So, content that's going to be included in this are commentaries, montages, beginning tomorrow with the PK montage, a bunch of other stuff, new types of videos actually. I don't want to give any secrets because somebody might steal the idea. It's been done with other games and other things like that, but it's going to be something new, and I think it's going to be fresh, and I think it's going to be a good video style. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, even though I haven't really told you much about it. So yeah, I can't say definitively that I will have 13 videos out over the next 13 days because it's just very tough for me with schoolwork and finishing up my college education and just making sure all my loans and all these other things are on the right track for grad school and other things. It's a whole big mess here. Honestly, it is. It's a huge mess on my part and where I am right now. But one other thing. Oh, yes, let's just move on to the final topic. I zoned out for a second. Global warming. It's a good segue. All this crazy weather, guys. In my opinion, and it's not really an opinion, it's really based on my research from factual data gathered by both atmospheric professionals, ocean specialists, meteorologists all over the world. I mean, it's almost impossible to deny global warming. It almost is. I mean, you can try to come up with anything you want to try to explain the heightened level and intensity of these storms over the past decade, but nothing other than unnatural climate change can be the answer to it. A lot of people just say, well, you know what, it's natural climate change. You know, the oceans are going up. There's nothing we can do about it. It's going to happen anyway. That's the ignorant answer. That actually blows my mind. The fact that New York City got back-to-back hurricanes, plus it is snowing outside my house right now. It was a hurricane last week, about a week and a half ago. 90-mile-an-hour winds, 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts with tropical moisture coming onto the island and causing massive flooding with storm surge and a full moon and all of that. And now this week, it is in the mid-30s, near 30 degrees right now with heavy snow. It is snowing outside and there's already 3 inches of snow on the ground. That's never been done. It's never been, in recorded history, there's never been a hurricane and then the next week, a snowstorm. Last year was the first event in which intense weather like tornadoes happened and there was snow following. In Kentucky, there was a massive tornado outbreak last year. The next week, snowstorm. It doesn't add up. It really doesn't, okay? The ocean temperatures have been rising exponentially over the past 50 years, to be honest, if you look at the graphs, okay? And I know that a lot of guys really can give two shits, but realistically speaking, the warmer the water is, the more intense the storms are. Whether it's winter storms or non-winter storms, tropical storms. It's just natural. That's just how it is. Hurricanes are fueled by warm weather. The reason why Hurricane Katrina got so intense after hitting Florida is because it entered the Gulf of Mexico, which was abnormally warm for that time of the year. Abnormally warm. Why was it abnormally warm? I don't know. I honestly think it was just due to unnatural water temperatures, and there's only one way that could be explained, and that's through global warming or unnatural climate change. You cannot say it's natural because if you look at the graphs, exponential growth. Water temperatures have never been this warm, ever. They've never been this warm. And I'm ranting now, but if you do any sort of atmospheric or meteorological research, I know a lot of you guys are young, so probably don't do that, but I do because I'm kind of a geek when it comes to this shit, and it just boggles my mind. Every meteorologist that I've ever watched has said in the past week that Hurricane Sandy would not have happened 15, 20 years ago. If it was forecast 15, 20 years ago, they would think that you're laughing. With this day and age, it's more than real, and the storms are getting stronger. And I don't mean to scare people, but it's just a fact, and people need to prepare for it and not be ignorant towards the fact. Now, how do you How do you fix it? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Okay, a lot of you guys would be like, oh, yeah, just stop pollution, right? That's what the whole global warming thing is. Well, it actually is true. If you look at the graphs, if you look at carbon emissions in the atmosphere over the past 50 years and how they've been exponentially growing. I mean, if you look at the graphs, I mean, it's just like, you can't see my face, but like basically through the roof for every single fossil fuel released in the atmosphere. And then you compare that to ocean temperature rising, the temperatures rising in the oceans, causing stronger storms. It's pretty much dead on. I mean, it's perfectly correlated. So how can you explain that it's not? Okay, or at least contributing to it. You need to at least acknowledge that it is contributing to it. So, listen, I've ranted enough today. Bit flustered because all this extreme weather is kind of just making me upset. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this content, this video. It's kind of an off day for me because it is a snowstorm out there, and I've been in traffic all day trying to get home, and I just got home now, so I figured I would come on, do a quick video, because the EoC announcement was out today. Very important day for Runescape, the announcement. It would be even more important day come 13 days from now. But if you enjoyed this video, if you're looking forward to my Pk Blitz and my new style of video, which I can't tell you about yet because it's really secret, please give this video a like as well as a comment. I understand the EoC is coming, and naturally you'll have a tendency to dislike this video. Feel free to do so if you really did not enjoy this video, but I'm just speaking the truth and speaking my feelings towards a lot of these topics. Anyway, I will see you all soon. I have a problem ending videos as of late. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please stick around to the channel because I really do have some important, awesome content coming out. This Pk Blitz is going to be amazing. It's going to be the best content that I've ever produced because I'm just going to work passionately on these videos. I really want to produce the best for you and give you guys something to remember when we lose the game that we all cared for. Anyway, have a good guy. Have a good... I can't believe this. Have a good one, guys. And, of course, peace out.